into the minor arcana cards. Okay, so there are 56 minor arcana cards. They are divided into four parts. Wands. First is wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. Okay, so the minor arcana card deals with everyday life, our actions, emotions, thoughts, and material world. And the best place to begin is with the four aces that you are seeing on your screen: Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. So, understand this aces like this, like each ace is like a seed, the purest form of its suits. Okay, so showing new beginning and fresh energy. Okay, so all these four suits, wands, cups, swords, and pentacles, they all four starts with the ace. So there are 10 cards uh, and four court cards in each suits. Okay, so for example, if you are studying, if you are going to study Ace of Wands, so you will study cards from Ace of Wands, that is the first card, to the uh, Ten of Wands. Okay, and then Page of Cups, sorry, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, uh, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. Four code cards and 10 number cards. Okay. So now explore these aces one by one. So Ace of Wands is this card is all about inspiration and creativity. Okay, imagine, see, just imagine holding spark that can grow into fire. It's a beginning energy. It's a new energy. Okay, it's a seed energy, you can say. If you're doing something, then the spark is is that ace of wands. Okay, so the ace of wands basically represents new idea, passion, and the drive to start something exciting. So in general reading, it means fresh energy, motivation, and the courage to take action. Okay, like it can be a starting of new project, having a lot of creativity in your mind, something bold, passion, attraction. These are the keywords. Beginning of a relationship. Okay, just think of it like universe is handing you a torch and saying go light up your path. So this is basically the fire energy, and that's why the color of this suit is.
यार ऑफिस में काम की परेशानी तो होगी, पर दवाई का स्ट्रेस हम नहीं लेने देंगे। पाएं अपनी सारी दवाइयाँ सही दाम और फ्री कंसल्टेशन के साथ सिर्फ हेल्थ मग पर। डाउनलोड दी हेल्थ मग ऐप नाउ।
Now we are next is the Ace of Cups. Cups talks about emotions, okay, intuitions, emotional renewal, love. Okay, it's all about emotion. Water, okay, water. The Ace of Wands was fire sign, and the Ace of Swords is water sign. So the water is blue. So the color of this sign, this suit is blue. So this card uh, Ace of Cup is about emotions, love, and intuition. Okay, so you can see a picture of cup overflowing with water. So that's your heart overflowing with feelings. So in general reading, it means emotional renewal, joy, and spiritual connection. Okay. Uh, in career, it can feel like show work that feels fulfilled or opportunities that connect with your heart. So in love life, it is also the best card. It often says that romance, new deep emotional connection is coming. So the Ace of Cup is like the first drop of that rain that grows into river of love and compassion. Aces are the beginning. Okay, the seeds. Now the sword. So the Ace of Sword is the color of this suit is white. Okay. It's about clarity, truth. This is a air sign. Okay. So it's about clarity, truth, breakthrough. Uh, in general, it means that there is a new idea, new mental clarity, or you are seeing a new truth right in front of you. If you come into career or business, and it can point to a sharp decisions, problem solving skills, breakthrough in thinking. And in love, it says honest communication, clarity, okay, understanding. So basically the Ace of swords is like a light bulb movement, the clarity that changes everything. Okay, it's a air sign. Now Ace of Pentacles. So Pentacles is about money. The color is green. It's a earth sign. Opportunities, prosperity, stability. These are the keywords. Okay. So you can see there is a coin coming into from the cloud. So it is the start of growth in material world. So in general reading, it's talk about finances, opportunity, stability. In career, it shows new job promotion, new appraisals coming, okay, rewards coming. In love life, it's saying there's a long-term relationship, there's a long-term potential, or a practical step towards commitment. So also, the Ace of Pentacle is like a planting a seed that grows into a stronger tree of success and security. Okay, so this is a earth sign. So let's revise this sign once again. So Ace of Wands is basically fire sign. The color is red or orange. Okay. Um, the Ace of Cup is uh, uh, so the Ace of Cup is about water signs. Okay, and the color is blue. Talks more about emotions. The Ace of Sword is air sign. Okay, the color is white, and the Ace of Pentacle is earth sign. Color is green. So to sum it up, the four aces are the seeds of minor arcana. The aces of wands bring inspiration and passion. Cups brings love, emotional renewal. Swords brings clarity and truth, and Pentacle brings opportunity and stability. So together they show up the fresh beginning in every part of life, whether it's a creativity, emotion, thoughts, and materials. So next time you see ace in the reading, remember it is something. It is the start of something new, full potential, waiting for you to grow. Okay. So if you have more question about this page or all these four essays, you can just comment it down. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are talking about the Ace of Wands. This is one of the most exciting cards in the Minor Arcana. It is all about new ideas, a new beginning, new inspiration, and a creative energy. So when this card shows up, it's like the universe is handing you a spark, saying, "Here is the fire to start something new." Okay. Now let's explore what this card means in detail. The Ace of Wands shows a hand. If you will look into the picture, the Ace of Wands shows a hand reaching out from the clouds holding a wand. Around it, you might see leaves sprouting, mountains in the background, or open landscapes. This hand represents divine energy, a gift from the universe. Okay. The wand itself is about growth, passion, and action. The sprouting leaves show potential, new life, and creativity. The background often suggests open possibilities waiting for you to explore. The whole image tells us one story, that is the start of something new. There is something new that is going to start in your life. Now we will talk about numerology aspect of this card. So the ace is the number of one. Okay, in numerology, one is about beginnings, individuality, and leadership. So it's the first step, the spark that starts something. When we see the Ace of Wands, it's the number one energy combined with the fire element. Okay, wand represents the fire element. So fire is passion, creativity, and action. Okay, so together they mean the start of new creative journey, the first spark of inspiration, and the courage to take initiatives. Okay, now we will see what is the upright meaning of Ace of Wands. When the Ace of Wands appears upright, it is a very positive sign. It means inspiration, motivation, and new opportunities are coming in into your life. It's also about passion, creativity, and the drive to move forward in your life. This card often shows up when you are starting a new project, feeling excited about an idea, or ready to, take action. It can also mean personal growth, confidence, and the courage to follow your dreams. So, in short, upright Ace of Wands says the spark is here. Now it's time to light the fire. Okay. Now we are going to see the reversed meaning of this card. So, what about reversed? When the Ace of Wands appears upside down, it means the energy is blocked. Okay. It can also mean delays, lack of motivation, or missed opportunities. Okay. Maybe you have ideas, but you are not taking actions on them, or maybe you feel stuck without any inspiration. Sometimes it shows fear of starting something new or doubting your own abilities. Okay, reversed, whenever this card comes into reverse, it asks you to clear your blocks. Okay, find your passion again, and take small or baby steps to restart your life, to uh, relight the spark. Okay. Now we will see what happens when this card appears in general reading. So, in general terms, in general reading, this card talks about new beginnings, fresh energy. It also tells you that inspiration is coming and you are ready to start something exciting and something new. It's also about confidence, growth, and action. In fact, even in the reversed form, this card is a reminder. To overcome your doubts and fears, and find your inner fire which is already there. Now we will see in the career reading what happens when this card appears in career reading. So when this card appears in career reading, it means new projects, creative opportunities, or even a new job is coming into your way, or it is already there. It also talks about passion for your work and the courage to take bold steps. Okay, in reversed career reading, it can mean delays at work, lack of motivation, feeling stuck in the routine. Okay, so the advice here is whenever this card comes in career reading reversed, the advice it gives you that reconnect with your passion and take initiatives. Okay, so now we will see what happens when the Ace of Wands appears in love reading. So in love readings, the Ace of Wands is about passion and attraction. Upright, it can mean that start of a new partnership or a new relationship that is filled with excitement or a spark of renewed energy in an existing relationship, means you are taking a next step in your current relationship. It's also about chemistry, joy, and emotional fire. Okay. Whenever this Ace of Wand comes in the love reading reversed, it says that there's a lack of passion in the relationship, delays in love, or delays in finding love, or fear of starting something new. Okay, something new, some new relationship. So here the message is just be honest about your feelings and don't be afraid or let your instinct or passion guides you. So to sum it up, the Ace of Wands is a spark of inspiration. Okay, upright it's about passion, creativity, and new beginnings, and in reverse it's about blocked energy and the need to restart your fire. In general reading, it's about confidence and growth. In career, it's about bold and new projects. In love, it's about attraction and excitement. So, this card reminds us that every big journey starts with a single spark. Okay. And the Ace of Wands is that spark. So that's it from the from this video. You can see the wands are associated with fire signs, and there are three zodiacs that uh, signs of zodiacs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, and since this is a card of minor arcana, so minor arcana basically deals in daily life and practical experiences, whereas major arcana that we have read in our earlier in learned earlier in earlier videos, the major arcana deals with the karmic part of our life. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we are learning about the uh, two of wands. Okay, so this card is actually about planning, choices, and looking forward in your life. Whenever this card comes in the reading, it shows us that it shows you the moment when you stand at a crossroads. Okay, you have the power to shape your future. Okay, now we are going to explore the meaning of the card. So the two of wands, in this picture you can see that there is a person standing on a castle wall. Okay, holding one wand in one hand and another, there is a globe in his hand, and the another wand is uh, fixed to the wall beside him. So the globe here represents what? Visions, possibilities, and the whole world being open to you. Okay. So the wand, the in hand, shows personal power. Okay, while the wand fixed to the wall represents stability and what is already achieved in life. Okay, so if you will look overall, if you will look at the picture looks outward. Okay, it's symbolizing planning, choices, and thinking about the future. So this image tells us that you have achieved something, but now you are ready to expand and explore more. Okay. Now we will take a look on the numerology part. So the number 2 is about balance, duality, and choices. Okay, it represents partnership, decisions, and the need to weigh options. Okay, so in the suit of wands, which is a fire energy, passion, creativity, and action, these three this number 2 represent these three things: passion, creativity, and action. So it means that you are at a point where you must choose your direction. Okay, it's about planning, considering possibilities, and deciding how to use your energy. So the two of wands combine fire with the power of choice, and a passion guided by vision. The power of choice and the passion guided by vision. Now we will see the upright meaning of this card. So when this two of wands appears upright, it's about planning and looking forward. It means you are thinking about your future, weighing options, and considering new opportunities. It shows confidence, vision, and the courage to step beyond your comfort zone. Okay. This card often comes when you have already achieved something, okay, or you have some kind of stability in your life, but you are now ready for more. Okay, it's about expansion, exploration, and making bold choices. Okay, so the upright, the two of wands says you have the world in your hands, now decide where you go next. So what happened when this card comes into reverse? So when reversed, the two of wands shows hesitation, fear of change, or sometimes it shows poor planning. Okay, it can also mean that you are stuck between two options and you are just unable to decide. Okay, sometimes it points to playing it too safe. Okay, staying in your comfort zone instead of exploring new paths. It can also mean lack of vision or not seeing the bigger picture. Okay, so this reversed two of wands actually ask you to face your doubts, make a clear plan, and trust yourself to move forward. Now, in general reading, two of wands clearly shows your choices in planning, expansion. Okay. Now we'll see what happened when this card appears in career reading. So in career reading, the two of wands is about planning your next move. The upright, uh, it it can mean new opportunities, expansions, or considering a career change is there. Okay, it's about vision and long-term goals. So when this card appears reversed in your career, it can mean delays, poor planning, or fear of having a secure job. Sorry, I mean fear of living a secure job, of losing a secure job. So the advice here is weigh your options carefully, but don't let fear hold you back. Okay. Now, what happened when this card comes in love reading? The two of wands is absolute. It's about choice and vision. So it can mean planning a future together, making decisions about commitment, or exploring new possibilities in your love life. For singles, it can mean choosing between two potential partners or deciding what kind of relationship you want. Okay. In the reversed form, it can be hesitation, fear of commitment, not seeing the bigger picture in love. So, a message here is clear. It says that whenever this card appears in a reversed love reading, be clear about your desires and make choices that align your vision. Okay. So the two of wands is the card is all about planning and choices. Okay. This card also reminds us that the world is in our hands. We just need to decide how to use it. So that's it for Two of Wands. Thanks for watching it. If you enjoyed this, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot learning videos. If you have any question, you can just comment it down. See you in the next video. Thanks. Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are exploring the Three of Wands. So this card actually talks about progress, vision, and waiting for results. Okay, it's the time when you have already taken action and now you are watching your plans begin to unfold. Okay. So let's understand this image first here. So just take a look on the card's image. Here you can see a person stand on a hilltop holding one wand while the two others are firmly planted behind him. Okay. So he is gazing out over the sea, okay, watching ships sail away or return. Okay, the wands behind him shows strong stability that he has in his life. He has already set the foundation and he has already earned some amount of stability in his life. So the wand in his hand shows active involvement. Okay, uh, he is guiding the ships, guiding the vision forward. Okay, so the ships that you are seeing in the ocean represents opportunity, trade, expansion, or maybe a result is coming back. Okay, so the whole scene is about looking outward, expecting growth, and knowing that your efforts are beginning to, efforts have started to pay off. Okay, now let's talk about the numerology part. So the number three here written in the card is about growth, expansion, and creativity. It's the stage after planning where things start to move. In the fiery suit of wands, okay, uh, uh, three of wands progress. Three of wands actually means progress and exploration. One was the spark, two, the ace of wands was the spark, two of wands was the choice, and now the three is the action moving forward. Okay, so it's about looking beyond your comfort zone, expanding your horizons, and trusting that your efforts will bring results. So, when the Three of Wands appears upright, it's a card of a progress and expansion. It means your plans are moving forward and you are beginning to see the results. It's about vision, foresight, and confidence in the future. So this card, shows up when you have taken the first step and now you're waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, it can also mean sometimes it also means travel, exploration, or working with people from different places. uh, it's about expanding your horizons, thinking big, and trusting the process. Okay. uh, so the upright of Three of Wands says you have done the work, now watch your plans to grow. So when this card appears in reversed, it shows delays, obstacles, and limited vision. It can This card also appears when your plans aren't moving forward as expected, or maybe you are afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Sometimes it points to poor planning, missed opportunities, okay, or lack of foresight. So this reverse, whenever this card appears in the reverse, this asks you to re-evaluate your strategies. Okay, be patient. Okay, and adjust your vision if required. So it's not a failure. It's a reminder to plan better, and stay flexible. In a general reading, the Three of Wands is about progress and expansion. Upright, it means your efforts are started to show results and opportunities are opening. Reversed says delays or limited vision. So the advice here is keep your eyes on the horizon and don't be afraid to think bigger. So whenever this card appears in a career reading, the Three of Wands is an excellent card. Okay, it shows growth, opportunities, expansion, maybe working with international clients or starting new projects or seeing your hard work pay off finally. Okay, it's also about progress and confidence. Okay, so whenever this card appears reversed in the career, uh, it asks you to plan carefully and do not hold back your exploring. Do not hold back from exploring new ideas. Okay, so in reversed, in career reading, reversed, it can also mean delays in project or lack of planning, or someone is just having fear to take risk. Okay, and in love reading, the Three of Wands is all about growth and looking ahead. It can mean planning a future together, expanding the relationship, or exploring new experiences as a couple. For single, it can mean meeting someone from a different background or through travel. Whenever this card appears in reverse, it can mean delays in love, fear of commitment, or not seeing the bigger picture. So the advice here is be open, think long term, and don't let the fear limit your love life. Okay, so that's it from Three of Wands. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And if you have any question, do comment. See you in the next video. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are learning about Four of Wands. So as you can see the picture, it clearly says that this is one of the happiest card in the tarot deck. Okay, so this card is all about celebration, stability, and harmony. So when this card, shows up in the reading, it often says that, it often means that joy, milestones, and a sense of home. Okay, so let's explore what this card means in details. Okay, so the Four of Wands shows up. If you will look at the picture, so in this picture, the Four of Wands shows that two people celebrating under garland of flowers. Okay, so with four wands standing upright like a pillar, and in the background you see a castle, or you can call it a home also. So the garland here represents joy and celebration. Okay, and the Four of Wands form a structure symbolizing stability and balance, and the castle in the distance shows security and achievement. So altogether this image tells us this is a time of happiness, a community, celebrating together. As you can see, there are people in the background as well. Two people are celebrating and three and four are other people are also dancing with them. So it's so and this represents, community and stability. Okay, so this picture depicts that there is a celebration going on, and people are enjoying their life. Now let's talk about the numerology aspect. So the number 4 is a number of stability, foundation, and structure. Okay, think of a four leg of a table. So when a table has a four leg, it is strong, balanced, and stable. So okay, and since this is a fiery suit. Wands represents fire signs, so which is about, and fire is all about passion and action. So the number 4 means building a stable foundation of your dreams. Okay, it's about celebrating progress and feeling secure in what you have achieved in your life. So the 4 of Wands combines fire with stability. That's passion that has found a home. Okay, so when the Four of Wands appears upright in your reading, it's a card of celebration and harmony. Okay, it means there is a celebration that will happen or is happening. The success is coming. There is some happy event that is coming into your life. Okay, it can also point to weddings, parties, reunions, on achieving certain milestone in your life and then celebrating it with all your family members. It also about stability, feeling secure in your home, your relationship, or your achievements. Okay, so the upright card says enjoy the movement, celebrate your progress, and appreciate the harmony that is around you. It can also mean community, being surrounded by people who support you, who are happy for you. Okay, who feels joy in your achievements. Okay, so this card also reminds us that take a pause, celebrate your victories, no matter it's a big or small, with your well wishers, with your family. Now we will see what happen when this card comes in reverse. So the Four of Wands can mean whenever the Four of Wands comes in reverse, it means delays or lack of harmony. Okay, it might show there is some tension in the family. There is a cancelled celebration or feeling unstable at home, not getting support from your community or from your relatives. Sometimes it points out not that people around you or you yourself are not appreciating whatever you have achieved. Okay, or struggling or feeling insecure in your life. So whenever this card comes in reversed, it asks you to restore balance in your life, resolve conflicts, and find joy in small victories. Okay, it's not a negative card even if it comes in a reversed form, but it's a reminder to rebuild stability and harmony around you. Okay, so in general reading, as I already told you, that it's suggests joy and stability, celebration, some kind of harmony. Now we will see what it shows in career reading. So the Four of Wands in a career reading is a very positive card. It means success, recognition, and teamwork. It can, point to completing a project, celebrating achievements, or feeling secure in your life. Okay, and in the reversed form, in career reading, it can means workplace tension, lack of recognition, or lack of or delays in success. Okay, so here the message is build a strong foundation and celebrate progress with your team. In love reading, the Four of Wands is the happiest card. So when it comes appears in upright, it suggests commitment, marriage, harmony, joyful milestone, uh, events like engagement, wedding, moving in together. Okay, for singles, it can mean meeting someone who feels like a home. Okay, in the reversed love reading, it the card says delays in getting commitment from your partner. There's family tension, insecurity in love. So this card, whenever it comes in reverse in love reading, it advises you to focus on building stability and celebrating love in your life and appreciating small gestures of your partner in a everyday moment. Okay. So if I sum up this card, the Four of Wands is a very beautiful and positive card of joy, celebration, stability. Okay. So it's all a very positive, happy, and family card. Uh, so whenever this card appears in your reading, thinks that something is happening good in your life soon, or maybe it's on the way. Okay. So yeah. Uh, That's all for four of wands. So if you have any question, you can just put in the comment. Uh, and if you enjoyed this, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot learning videos. Okay, so thank you. See you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are learning about the Five of Wands. The card this card is about conflict, competition, and challenges. As you can see in the picture, when it shows up, it often means disagreements, struggles, and situation where people are not working together. But it also teaches us about growth through challenges. Okay, so now let's understand the elements of the card. The Five of Wands shows five people holding wands and all clashing with each other. They look like they are fighting, but sometimes it is more like play or practice. Okay. The wands crossing each other represent conflict, competition, and different opinion. The scene is chaotic, showing lack of harmony, but it also shows uh, energy that everyone is active, engaged in trying to prove themselves. Okay, thus the image tells us this is a time of struggle, but also learning through challenges. Now let's talk about numerology part of this card. The number five is about change, conflict, and instability. It often represents challenges that pushes us out of our comfort zone. In the fiery suit of wands, which is about passion and action, the number five means energetic conflict, competition, and struggle. So the five of wands combines fire with the energy of change. Okay, it's about learning. It's about learning through disagreements and growing stronger through challenges. When the five of wands appears upright, it means conflict, competition, and disagreement. It can show arguments, misunderstandings, or people fighting for attention. It is also about chaos and lack of cooperation, but it is not always negative. Sometimes it means healthy competition, practice, or testing your skills. Upright, this card says you are facing challenges, but these challenges can help you grow, improve, and become stronger. Okay. It can also mean diversity of opinions, different people bringing different ideas, which can feel messy, but also led to a creative structure creativity. So when this card comes in a reversed, the five of wands means the conflict is ending. It can show resolution, compromise, or finding harmony after struggle. Sometimes it means avoiding conflict or refusing to engage in competition. But it can also means inner conflict, struggling with yourself, feeling confused or lacking direction. Okay, reversed, this card asks you to look at where the conflict is coming from and find ways to bring peace and clarity. Okay. In general, reading the Five of Wands is about challenges and disagreements. Upright, it means conflicts and competition. Reversed, it means resolution or inner struggle. So, the advice here is don't fear challenges. They help you grow, but also learn when to step back and find peace. In career reading, the Five of Wands often shows competition at work. Upright, it can mean office politics, disagreement with colleagues, or competing for promotions. It can also mean testing your skills in a competitive environment. Reversed, it can mean teamwork, improving, conflict ending, or avoiding unnecessary competition. The message here is use challenges to sharpen your skills, but don't let conflict block your progress. Okay. In love reading, Five of Wands can mean arguments, misunderstanding, or competition for attention. Upright, it shows tension in relationship or struggle to communicate. For singles, it can mean competing for someone's affection or confusion about choices. A reversed, it can mean resolving conflict, finding harmony, or letting go of drama. So the advice is be honest, communicate clearly, and don't let small disagreement grow into a big problem. So, to sum it up, the Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition. Upright, it is about challenges, disagreement, and testing your skills. Reversed, it is about resolution, compromise, or inner struggle. In general reading, it is about learning through challenges. In career, it is about competition and teamwork. In love, it is about communication and resolving tension. This card, reminds us that conflict is a path of growth. It teaches us strength, patience, and cooperation. You can also check out the keywords that I have written here. And the fire sign of Zodiac, the wands are associated with the fire sign of Zodiac, that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Since this is a card of minor arcana, so it's talk about daily life and practical experiences. Thanks for watching. If you want more information or if you have any question, then you can just comment and I will respond. Thanks for watching and listening. Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to talk about Six of Wands. This card is often called the card of victory. It is the moment because it is the moment when your hard work pays off and people finally see what you have achieved. Okay, it's about this card is about pride, recognition, and moving forward with confidence. Now let's understand this card together. First, we are going to decode the meaning and elements present in the card. So in the card, you can see a rider on a horse moving through a crowd. In their hand, they hold a wand decorated with a wreath. Okay, a wreath is a symbol of trumpet. Okay, the horse is steady, carrying them forward while people around cheer and raise their own wands. Okay, so this activity itself gives you a feeling of achievement and success and win. Okay, so the whole image feels like a parade, a celebration of success. Okay, it tells us that we have or you have achieved, you have reached a milestone, or and others are acknowledging it. Okay, generally you have seen this kind of parade in the movies, in the historical movies, when a king wins a war and comes to his kingdom and returns to his kingdom. Now let's connect this to numerology. Six is the number of balance, harmony, and responsibility. Okay. It often shows rewards after efforts. In the fiery suit of wands, which is about passion and action, six represents victory after struggle. Okay, think of it as a calm after the storm. The moment when challenges turns into achievement. So Six of Wands is fire energy expressed as recognition and success. Okay, so when this card appears in upright, the Six of Wands say card is a card of winning. It says you have worked hard and now you are being noticed. This could be promotion, an award, or simply people appreciating your efforts. Okay, it's about confidence, pride, and moving forward with courage. But it's not just about personal success. It's also about it also shows community support, people cheering you up and celebrating with you. It's some just imagine a scenario after a leader wins the election. Okay, so we all cheer him up, his supporters. So upright, this card reminds us to enjoy the spotlight, but also to stay grounded and grateful. So when this card comes in reversed, it means delays, lack of recognition. It feels it or feeling overlooked. Maybe you have done the work, but no one is noticing it. It can also point to self doubt or even arrogance. Okay, focusing too much on uh, uh, getting appreciation from others instead of your journey. There are people, you can relate with this card. There are people maybe around your uh, circle who just work for others' appreciation, not for their own journey. So in reversed, sometimes this card also shows this up. Okay, sometimes it shows pride getting in a way of progress. Okay, reversed, this card asks you to check your confidence. Are you doubting yourself, or are you chasing validation too much? Okay, the lesson over here is to find balance. In general reading, the Six of Wands is about success and recognition. Upright, it's a victory and celebration. Reversed, it's a delay and lack of confidence. Okay, the advice is keep moving forward, trust your achievements, and don't let pride or fear block your path. In career reading, this card shines upright. It means promotion, recognition, or being celebrated for your work. It's the card of achievement and leadership. Reversed, it can means office politics, feeling overlooked, or struggling with confidence. The message is keep working with passion, and recognition will follow, even if takes time. So, in love reading, the Six of Wands is about admiration and confidence. Upright, it can means a relationship moving forward proudly and with community support, or with people support, or your family and friends are supporting your relationship, or you are being admired by your partner. Okay, for single, it can means attracting attention and standing out. Reversed, it can means insecurity, lack of recognition in love, or pride causing distance. Okay, so the advice here is be confident, but also stay humble and open in relationship. So to wrap it up, the Six of Wands is a card of victory. Okay, upright, it's about success, recognition, and confidence. Reversed, it's about delays, self-doubt, and pride. In general reading, it's about being celebrated by your people in the community. In career, it's about promotion and achievements. In love, it's about admiration and confidence. This card reminds us that true victory is not just about getting appreciation from the other people. It's about inner strength and harmony with others. Okay, so that's it from today. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Hello everyone and welcome back. So today we are going to spend time with the Seven of Wands. Okay, this is a card that often shows up in tarot reading when life feels like little crowded, a lot, a little loud, and a little demanding. Okay, so if you have ever felt like you are holding your ground while multiple things pull at you at once, so the energy of this card is like this. You are holding your ground while multiple things are pulling you at once. So the let's start decoding the meaning of this card by understanding the elements. In the picture, we see a figure, a man standing on a higher ground. Okay, holding a wand defensively. Okay, as if he is defending himself. Below them are several other wands. Okay, uh, rising upward almost as if they are being challenged from many directions at the same time. So, uh, a man who is trying to hold his ground and is being challenged by uh, other things at the same time in many directions. Okay, so what's important to notice in this? So, the figure already has a high ground. Okay, they did didn't stumble into this position by accident. So this person who is standing already on his ground has not stumbled uh, here by accident or by luck, you can say. He has earned this ground. Okay, he has earned this height in our life. uh, this card Seven of Wands comes after Six of Wands. So what we have learned in Six of Wands, the Six of Wands is about recognition, success, and being seen, being visible, okay, being known. So, energetically, if I talk about the Seven of Wands, so this card tells you that what happens after you have achieved something, okay? What happens when others start to notice you? You have become visible now in Six of Wands, and now what happens next? So this card basically talks about what happens when you have achieved something or you became viral or visible. Okay. So this is where the pressure comes or shows up. So the Seven of Wands is about defending your position, not because you are wrong, but because you are visible now. Okay. Sometimes when we step into our truth, our leadership, or our or a complete a certain milestone of growth, challenges naturally arises in our life. So not always because other the challenges doesn't come because other wants to hurt us, but because our presence, our achievements, shifts the environment. Now I want to be very clear with something I tell my learners often. This card is not about fighting for sake of fighting, okay? It's about deciding what is worth standing for. Okay. It means that if you are, fighting something and 10 things are pulling you back and you know that this thing is worth fighting, then keep going on. Okay. It's about deciding what is worth standing up for. So the energy here is, ask you to stay grounded or rooted in your values. You don't need to attack anyone, you don't need to convince everyone, you simply need to hold your grounds with integrity. Also, one of the most important lessons of Seven of Wands tells us is about self trust. Trust yourself. Sometimes when 10 things are coming, pulling us, we lose trust in ourselves. So, whenever this card appears, it asks you to, trust yourself. This card also appears and shows that you already know where you stand, okay, but you may be feeling pressure to explain yourself, to justify yourself, or to prove your worth. Okay, this card gently reminds you not every challenge requires your energy, but some does require your presence. Okay. Let's talk about the emotional layer of this card. Emotionally, the Seven of Wands can feel like being misunderstood, feeling tested, feeling like you have to advocate for yourself, being stretched, of course, but not broken. Broken. This is not an easy energy actually, but it is a strengthening one. Okay. Think of it as a resistance training for the soul. Yeah. So every time you choose to stand firm without becoming defensive, you build confidence. Okay. Every time you assert yourself calmly, you reinforce your sense of self. Okay. Now let's talk about how this card can show up in real life situations. In career or work reading, the Seven of Wands often appears when you are being challenged professionally. Okay, maybe your ideas are questioned, maybe you are competing for space, recognition, or authority. So, this card encourages you to stay aligned with your skills and values. You don't need to out shout anyone, you just need to stay consistent. Okay. In relationship, this card can indicate the need for boundaries. Sometimes it shows up when you feel like you are constantly having to explain yourself or defend your needs. Okay. So the Seven of Wands ask you, where do you need to be clear about what you will and will not accept? This isn't it about conflict for conflict's sake, it's about self respect. So, in spiritual or personal growth readings, this card often appears when you are stepping into a new belief system, practice, or way of being. Other may not understand your path, but that's okay. The Seven of Wands, reminds you that growth doesn't require universal approvals or everyone's approval. So let's also talk about the shadow side of this card. When Seven of Wands is imbalanced, or you can say it appears as a reversed, it can turn into being overly defensive, feeling like everyone is against you, exhausting from constant um resistance, refusing to listen to all. Okay, this is when disagreements comes in. So ask yourself, am I standing my grounds? Am I holding my grounds tightly because it matters, or because I am afraid to soften? So health expression of this card is confidence and openness. Now let's look at the reversed energy. Okay, again, for those who of you who read reverser, reversed of Seven of Wands indicates feeling overwhelmed by pressure. Okay, avoiding confrontation, giving up your position too easily, or questioning your worth. In case this message often becomes ask you, you don't need to fight uh, fight for with everyone, but you do need to stand up for yourself. Okay, so in reversed, in if I sum up in reversed, this card asks you for stand up for yourself. It can also suggest that you have been in a defensive mode for too long and need some rest. Sometimes the lesson is knowing when to step back and protect your energy and peace rather than your position. Because we close, I want to offer you a grounding. Okay, yeah. So that's it for the energy. So the seven of wands teaches us that strength isn't it loud. Strength is rooted. Strength is knowing who you are even when other question it. So when this card shows up, remember you are not being tested because you are weak. You are being tested because you are capable. Thank you for learning with me today. If this card has shows up in your life recently, sit and it with it. Listen to what it is asking you to protect and what is asking you to release. Okay. And I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you. Hey everyone. So today we are learning about one of the fastest card in the tarot deck, the Eight of Wands. Uh, this card talks about speed, movement, communication, and sudden progress in your life. So, if you ever pull this card in a reading, know that things are no longer stuck. So, when the Eight of Wands appears, life is saying to you, get ready because things are about to move very quickly. Okay, this card uh, comes when delays are over, confusion is clearing, and momentum is building, actually not moments, momentum is building. Okay, so it's all about forward motion. Now let's decode the meaning of pictures in the card, elements, sorry. Look at the card carefully. You see eight wands flying through the air, not stuck in the flying through the air and about to land in the ground, but they are not stuck in the ground. Okay, there are no people in the card. That is a very important part of this card. This thing tells us that events are happening naturally. Okay, no force is needed. Things are already in motion. Okay, the the clear sky here shows clarity. The open land below shows no obstacle. Okay, so energetically, this card says the path is clear, move ahead, move forward. Okay, now we will understand the core meaning. You can also read the keywords here. So, at its core, the Eight of Wands represent fast progress, message, calls, emails, travel or movement, sudden developments, things happening all at once. If you were waiting for an answer, uh, then and this card appears, it says that you won't wait anymore. Now, message is here. Okay. So when this card appears upright in a general reading, it means things will move forward than expected, faster, sorry, move forward and faster than expected. Plans will finally take shape. Opportunities will come quickly. Okay, you may feel like everything is happening to all together. So this card often, comes after a slow phase of your life, after a struggling phase of your life. Okay, so if you felt stuck before, now the universe is saying here is your green signal. Okay. In career reading, this card is a very powerful. It indicates job offer, quick promotions, fast decisions, new projects coming suddenly, business growth, etc. Okay, you may get an unexpected offer or call, a sudden email or promotion, or a message that change the direction of your life. So here advice is very clear. Be ready to act quickly. Opportunities sometimes may not wait. So in love reading, the Eight of Wands talks about communication and attraction. For singles, it says that someone may enter your life suddenly. Fast attraction. Maybe you will attract somebody very fastly. Online connection, okay, or long distance connection may start. For committed or for the couples, it's tells you that maybe you will soon have an honest conversation with your partner. You will clear all the misunderstandings, or maybe you plan together, planning a travel together. Okay, things moving in the next level of your relationship. So this card can also show text messages, calls, or confessions. If you are waiting for someone to reach out, then this card is a complete yes card. So in health reading, this card shows fast recovery, improvements in energy, active healing. It also reminds you to stay active, avoid rushing too much, balance speed and care together. So whenever this card comes in the reverse, it says appears and reverse, it says energy slows down. It indicates delays, miscommunication, missed messages, feeling overwhelmed. Okay, so the advice over here is slow down, recheck details, don't rush decisions. Sometimes reversed Eight of Wands ask you to pause and breathe. Take a pause. Whatever you are doing, just take a pause. Hold on for a second, hold on for some time, and then, move forward. So this card is a strong yes card for timings. It indicates days or weeks, not months, short, and things happen very quickly. If you ask when will this happen, Eight of Wand appears, then it says soon or sooner than expected. Numerology of eight is movement, power, flow of energy, karma in action. So eight is all about result. So this card shows efforts turning into outcomes. Advice from Eight of Wands is the biggest lesson of Eight of Wands is don't resist changes. Be open to movement, respond quickly, or trust the flow. So life is asking you to move with confidence. Okay. So when Eight of Wands comes into your reading, remember the universe is working in your favor. Delays are ending, and momentum is building. Okay, because Eight of Wands says now this is the time. Okay. Okay, so if you have any other questions related to this card, you can just put your question in the comment section. Okay. Uh, if you like such kind of videos, informative videos, then please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Hey everyone, so today we are learning about a very strong and emotional card in the tarot deck, that is the Nine of Wands. So this card talks about strength, endurance, boundaries, and not giving up. Even when you feel tired, okay? When you even when you feel tired. So if this card has appeared for you or your anybody, this the message over here is clear that you are close to finish line. Okay, so let's understand the picture. Look at the picture of Nine of Wands. You see a person standing holding one wand, and behind them are eight more wands. Okay, so the person looks tired, wounded, and alert. Okay, so there is a bandage on the head, showing past pain, but still this person is standing. Okay, this tells you something very important. You have been through a lot, or a person here in this picture have been through a lot, but he has not given up. Okay, so the core meaning of Nine of Wand is the Nine of Wand represents emotional strength, persistence, resilience, uh, protecting yourself somewhere, or it can also say uh, one last effort is needed to achieve something. Okay, so this card, the message over this message and energy this card gives you, that I am exhausted but I am continuing. Okay, it shows that it shows someone who has fought many battles but it's still ready to defend what matters. All right. In the general reading, the Nine of Wands comes when you feel tired, you are caution, you don't trust easily anymore. So life may have tested you again and again, and now you are thinking, should I know or should I stop? Okay, so this card gently tells you don't quit now. You are almost there. Okay, the challenges are not over, but you are stronger than before. So, what happens when the Nine of Wands appears in career and work? So, in career reading, the card shows work pressure, burnout, long working hours, repeated challenges in the work, and you may feel like I have already given so much, uh, but this card says your efforts will not go waste. Stay alert, protect your position, and effort is uh, one last effort is needed. Okay, it also advises setting healthy boundaries at work. This card. So when Nine of Wands appear in the love and relationship, it says for singles, it reminds past heartbreak, fear of opening up, trust issues, and for committed relationships, emotional exhaustion. Uh, emo- for existing, a that somebody is emotionally so exhausted that uh, they are putting a lot of efforts, but they are not getting that emotional support and emotional balance and peace, so that's why they are very emotional exhausted. A repeated argument is happening. Okay, somebody is so guarded about their emotion that they don't want to open up in front of their partner. So this card doesn't mean love is over, or it means that healing is needed, patience is needed in the relationship. You or your partner may be protected because of the past pain, so this card tells you to open up, to open your heart. Nine of Wands in health. In health reading, Nine of Wands shows slow recovery, ongoing treatment, mental exhaustion, mental exhaust. You are somebody is mentally exhausted. So it tells you to rest, take care of your emotional health. Not ignore. Do not ignore the warning signs. Healing is happening, but it's little slow. So when the nine of wands appears in reverse, it can indicate giving up too early. Maybe you have given up on something very early, uh, feeling defeated. There is a lack of boundary. So it tells you to refuse. Sometimes it also shows in reverse that you are refusing to help, or you are refusing to ask for help. You are pushing yourself too much. So here, Nine of Wands, the advice that reversed Nine of Wands is giving you to ask for support. Rest is not a weakness. Take some rest, okay? Numerologically, if we will see, nine is a number of near completion, wisdom, final stage of journey. Okay, so this card comes just before the Ten of Wands, which is a final burden. So Nine of Wands says you are almost done. Spiritually, this card teaches us strength comes from experience. Through pain, you can create wisdom. You are tough than you think. So it reminds us that even when you feel weak, uh, your spirit is strong. If in yes or no reading the answer is yes, but with efforts. Okay. Time, if we talk about timings and delays are possible, success comes after persistence. These are the two things that you have to keep in mind when you think of the time with Nine of Wands. This is not an instant energy like Eight of Wands. Okay, it is a earned success. So the main advice this card gives you that stay strong, protect your energy. Don't let past wounds control your future. Okay, you don't need to fight for everything. Just guard yourself. Just guard what truly matters. So when Nine of Wands comes up in your reading, remember it tells that you have survived more than you realize. Okay, this is a very important message here. Giving up now would waste your growth because you are at the last stage of your struggles. So this ninth phase is the testing phase. So this phase is testing your faith. So it is asking you to hold a little longer. Okay, because it tells you yes, you can. So if you like the interpretation, do subscribe the channel, and if you have any question, uh, just post that question in the comment. Thank you so much for listening. Uh, Today we are learning about a card that almost everyone relates to at some point in their life, the Ten of Wands. So, this is the card that says, I am doing everything, but it is becoming too heavy. If you have ever felt responsible for everything and everyone, this card is speaking directly to you. Before we analyze meanings, just take a pause and feel this card. Okay, just see this card. You see what you see. You see a person carrying 10 heavy wands, bent forward, struggling to walk. Okay, the destination is visible, but the load is overwhelming. So, this card does not talk about failures, it talks about overload. You are still moving, but at what cost? So, at its heart, the Ten of Wands represents burden, over responsibility, burnout, carrying too much alone, saying yes too often. So, in tarot reading, this card appears when you have taken on more than you should. You are tired not because you are weak, but because you are overdoing work. So, this is a card of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion. Uh, think of this person as someone who started the journey with excitement. At Ace of Wands, okay, we had seen that there was an inspiration, but Five of Wands there was struggle. By Nine of Wands there was endurance, and now the Ten of Wands. Success is near, but the weight has become too much. This card teaches you that not every responsibility is yours to carry. Okay, so in general reading, Ten of Wands shows too many duties. Okay, feeling trapped by expectations, no time for yourself, constant pressure. You may feel like if I stop, everything will collapse. But this card asks you who gave you all these wands? Okay, wands means responsibilities here. And why are you carrying them alone? That means it is asking you this whenever this card comes that it asks you to delegate your work. Okay, remember this word delegate. This card also, asks you to reevaluate your priorities. Okay, this is all in the general reading. In the career reading, this card often appears during workload, unrealistic deadlines, job stress, no work life balance. Okay, these are the things. If these are things happening in your life, then this card will appear. You may be doing the work of, many people. So, the lesson here is not about quitting, it's about delegation, saying no, and setting your limits. So, this card is saying that hard work is good, but overwork drains your purpose. Now we will see what happens when this card appears in a love relationship. So this card can be very emotional. Okay, it can indicate one-sided love. Okay, like there is one person and in the relationship and he's putting the efforts. Okay, only efforts. Carrying emotional baggages, feeling responsible for the relationship alone. Okay, you might feel I am the only one who is trying. Okay, so whenever this card appears, it asks you, is love feels like a duty instead of joy? Okay, love should feel like a joy. If it doesn't, then there is something missing. So this card in love and relationship reading talks love should feel shared, not carried. Okay, in health, also this card is a warning sign. It can point to stress related issues, fatigue, back, shoulder, or neck pain, mental exhaustion. So, tarot here in health reading advises rest is necessary, asking for help is strength. That means delegation. Okay, so whenever this card appears in the reversed meaning, what does it mean? So when 10 of the wands appears in reversed, it shows release. You are releasing your burden. You are dropping your unnecessary responsibility or realizing you can't do everything all alone. You know, sometimes in some cases, the reverse 10 of wands also talks about someone who is avoiding responsibilities, running away from the duties. By seeing the another card, we understand the context of matter, but mostly it is a released card. So number 10 is the number of completion, end of cycle, a turning point. So this also means that the heavy phase of your life will not last forever. A new beginning is waiting. SS energies is returning. Spiritually, this card teaches you that you don't have to suffer to prove your worth. Okay, being responsible doesn't mean feel exhausted. Okay, lightness is also allowed. So the soul grows, whenever this card appears in a spiritual reading, it says that the soul grows not only through struggle but also through balance and rest. If you're talking about yes and no, then this the answer of this card is yes, but it will feel heavy. For timing, it shows delays due to workload. A completion comes after releasing pressure. Okay. So, what is the advice Ten of Wands gives? The strongest advice that this card gives, that delegation. Okay, and put something down, share the load, or choose peace over pressure. Okay, so ask yourself, what can I release today? Uh, so when the Ten of the Wands appears, it is not judging you. It is understanding you. It says you have tried hard, you have carried a lot. Okay, but now it's time to take breath to delegate your work for the proper functioning of your life. Because it also says the sometimes the bravest thing you can do is to put the wands down. Okay, so if you like the interpretation, you can just subscribe the channel, and if you have any question, you can just drop a comment. Thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today in this video, we are going to explore the Ace of Cups. Okay, so in my previous video, I have already completed the Wands element. Now we are going to start with Cups. So the first card of in the Cups element is Ace of Cups, and then okay. So the cups are associated with the water sign. Okay. Uh, it is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Since this is a card of minor arcana,